Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Samson the Roadman. Okay, so today we are actually looking at Zambia's top 5 towns and their main activities, their location, and what are some of these tourist sites that you can actually find in these top 5 towns here in Zambia. Okay, so that's the video for today. If you're new to my channel, kindly consider subscribing. Turn on the bell notification so that whenever I do post a new video, you guys shouldn't miss any single of my upload. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, guys, let's get straight into today's video. Start from the biggest town to the smallest town. Okay, so let us begin from there. Number one, of course, you know it already, is Lusaka, guys. So Lusaka is actually located in the southern part of the Central Plateau, and the main activities here is commerce, government education, and things like that. So when you're looking at government and education, we're looking at things like, here we've got the best universities, schools, top-notch schools are actually found in Lusaka. So you're also looking at government. When you look at government, we're looking at government. Most government institutions are actually here in Lusaka, such as all the ministries are actually here in Lusaka. You also find embassies dotted around Lusaka. I can't think of any embassy that is not found in the capital city of Zambia, for now at least. So all the embassies are here, the beautiful schools are here, and when you talk of commerce, of course, a lot of trades goes on between other parts of the country. People come here to order things, to buy whatever that they want, and they go and trade in other parts of the country. Okay, so that is Lusaka. But what are the main tourist sites when you are in Lusaka, guys? You know, so number one is the National Museum, which showcases Zambia's history and culture. You know, number two is the Freedom Statue, a monument which is actually commemorates Zambia's independence, you know. Number three, actually, Lusaka City Market. This is a vibrant marketplace for local goods. So if you want to experience, like, you know, the Zambian lifestyle on the streets and do some street photography, you can actually visit this particular market. We call it the mother of all the markets. So that's a place. It's called Lusaka City Market, guys. So great. That's another activity that you can actually take. Then, what's the fourth one? So we're looking at Chaminuka Game Reserve, the wildlife game reserve with game drives and walking safaris. It's a beautiful place that you can actually see. It's located right here in Lusaka. Okay, and then what else can you do whilst in Lusaka? So you can visit the Mundawanga Environmental Park and a botanic garden and wildlife sanctuary. It's actually located on the southern part of Lusaka. So you can visit it. You find a lot of beautiful animals, beautiful garden it is. You can see lions, you can see some water beasts, you know, you can see some baboons, you can see all these kind of animals right at the Mundawanga sanctuary. That's about Lusaka. So let us move to the second town. Second town is actually Kitwe. You know, Kitwe is the second biggest town in Zambia. Where is it located? So Kitwe is actually located in the north central Zambia, which is the Copperbelt province. Now, main activities in Kitwe is actually mining, you know, so there's a lot of mining industry is very big there. What main minerals which they mine there, it's actually copper and cobalt, you know. So these are the main activities. Of course, commerce, a lot of people go there for trading and stuff. So those are the main activities that you can actually find in Kitwe. But then let us look at the tourist sites that are found in Kitwe. So when you're in Kitwe, you can actually visit the Kitwe Museum, which exhibits you know, the city's mining history. It's purely about mining, and it's a very beautiful museum. If you want to learn a lot, that's a museum to go to, you know. Then also you have the Copperbelt Museum, which showcases the region's mining industry as well. So those two museums are all about mining activities that have been taking place on the Copperbelt province of Zambia. You know, these are very big museums, so you can visit there, especially if you're interested in mining activities and just history. You know, it's a beautiful place which you can actually visit. So let us go to the Chimwanimani Hills. I know some of you have actually heard of Chimwanimani Hills, which offers panoramic views of the city. Very beautiful, beautiful hills, guys. So whenever you visit Kitwe, this is the place that you don't want to miss. You know, you don't want to miss this one. Very interesting sights, very beautiful hills that you actually get to see over there, Chimwanimani Hills. Okay, so apart from the Chimwanimani Hills, let us move to Mindolo Dam. That's another beautiful, beautiful place that you can actually visit whilst in Kitwe. So Mindolo Dam is purely a scenic spot for picnic and fishing. Those that love fishing, you can actually go to Mindolo Dam, you know, and do some fishing as well. So it's a beautiful place. You can actually enjoy yourself when you're at Mindolo Dam. I can assure you guys, lots of people having fun. Go there and have fun too. So apart from the Mindolo Dam, we can look at the Kitwe Golf Club. I mean, this is an 18 hole golf course. It's a beautiful golf course. That's why even if you're not interested in golf, but this is something that you may actually want to go and see. It's a very beautiful, beautiful golf course. So yeah, yes guys, so that is about Kitwe, a beautiful, beautiful place on the Copperbelt province of Zambia. Let us move to the third one, which is Ndola. You know, Ndola, you say the friendly city of Zambia or the cleanest city in Zambia. Yes, debatable, but it's actually located in the Copperbelt province of Zambia. Now, the main activities in Kitwe includes industry, of course. The mining industry is prevailing there. Commerce, transportation hub as well. It connects a lot of other towns within Zambia, you know. So in terms of industries, we are still looking at copper as a main mineral that is being mined on the in Ndola, you know. So of course there are other minerals, small minerals like cobalt and stuff like that, but the main activities is actually mining, like I have put it. But then what are some of the tourist sites that you can find in Ndola? Well, guys, you can go to the Ndola Museum, of course, which exhibits on the city's history and culture. A beautiful Ndola Museum. Yes, guys, you can go there and enjoy, learn about Ndola, the most friendly city in Zambia, the cleanest city in Zambia. Yes, Abena Ndola, that's what they call it, you know. So yeah, that's about the mine. But then there's also what you call the Dag Hammarskjöld Memorial, which commemorates the UN Secretary General planes crash. You know, like when the UN, when Dag Hammarskjöld was actually the UN Secretary General, there was these Congo wars that were going on, and he was trying to come and then visit the Congo, but along the way he actually crashed, you know. So there's a place that is just meant for commemoration of his plane crash at that time. So that's the Dag Hammarskjöld Memorial in Ndola. Okay, so Ndola slave tree, you know, it's a pity that most people don't understand that you know, when this slave trade was going on, a lot of routes were created, and Zambia has so many of them because it being a landlocked country. So people are going to the Indian Ocean, others are going to the Atlantic Ocean, and all these routes were being created. But then in Ndola, there's what you call the Ndola slave tree, and this is a historical site marking the slave trade route. You know, I was in Kawe, some other part. There's also something like that in Kawe. Okay, guys, so that's about the Ndola slave tree. But then let us move to the Itala Falls. You know that in Ndola there's actually a waterfalls, beautiful waterfalls that is called Itala. This is a scenic, you know, there's a scenic waterfall on the Kafue River. You know, on the Kafue River there's what you call Itala waterfalls, a very beautiful and scenic waterfall right there in Ndola. So whenever you're visiting Ndola, you can actually visit such kind of waterfalls, you know, and get closer to nature. You know, it's always important, like I always say it, guys. Okay, Levi Mwanawasa Stadium. That's another site that you would want to see. You always see it on TV, but you can see it in real life, you know. So Levi Mwanawasa Stadium, it's a sports stadium hosting international events. So it's another beautiful place, another beautiful site that you can actually want to see in real life. Don't just see it on TV and stuff like that. It is about, I think it has the capacity of about thousand people. Yes, somewhere there. I'm not too sure. It should be 60 or 55. I don't know, but somewhere there. So that's the Levi Manasa Stadium right there in Dola. So let us move to the fourth one. The fourth town in Zambia is Kabwe. So Kabwe is located in the central province of Zambia. Now the main activities in this particular one is mining. You know, and in Kabwe they actually do a lot of mining when it comes to lead and zinc. Those are the two main minerals that are mined in Kabwe. So Kabwe actually has been like, you know, it has been like the hub. A lot of mining were being done there a long time ago, before even these other parts, before we even moved to these other parts. So that's why you find that Kabwe, you know, it's also one of the most polluted towns like in the country. So because of the mining of zinc and lead, you know. So yeah, it's also the transportation hub. You know, it a lot of wherever you're going on the copper belt, you're going to Tanzania, you have to pass through Kabwe, and so it's a transportation hub as well. But what are some of these tourist sites that you can actually visit whilst in Kabwe? While in Kabwe, you can go to the Kabwe National Museum. It exhibits on the city's history and mining industry, of course, you know, like the mining that I was just talking about. But then there's also Broken Hill site, which is a fossil discovery site and museum. You know, Broken Hill which was a fossil which was discovered some time back when they were just starting their mining and things like that. They discovered a skull there, and that skull was actually taken to the London Museum, where it sits even today. Well, I hope one day to actually find its way back to Zambia in its good state. So yeah, so you can visit the so-called Broken Human site, a fossil discovery site and museum in Kabwe. That is Kabwe Golf Club, an 18-hole golf course. It's a beautiful golf course as well. So if you're interested in golf, you can also see it right there in Kabwe, guys. It's amazing. It's an amazing place. So let us also look at the Kasinji Junior School. Now this is a historical school which was built in 1924, guys. You know, there are not many schools that are still standing which were built during those years, you know, like 1924. There are only a few. So Kasinji Junior School in Kabwe is another historical site. It's another beautiful tourist site that you may actually want to visit whilst in Kabwe, guys. Okay, so let us look at the Mulungushi Rock of Authority. It's another site, a tourist site that most people would want to visit whilst in Kabwe. What is this Mulungushi Rock of Authority? Basically, this is a historical site marking Zambia's independence struggles. How the Mulungushi Rock of Authority, this is where a lot of Kaunda's watershed speeches were actually given. Of course, it has some history behind it and stuff like that. So when you go there, you're actually going to learn a lot. I don't want to preempt everything. It's a beautiful site, so you can go there and check out where Kaunda used to make all those beautiful speeches from. You can check out a lot of things out there, right there at the Mulungushi Rock of Authority in Kabwe, guys. Okay, so the fifth biggest town in Zambia is called Chipata. So Chipata is actually located in the eastern province of Zambia. The main activities basically there is agriculture, commercial and transportation hub as well. So agriculture is the main thing when you go to the eastern part of Zambia, and that's why we always try to say give them enough fertilizers compared to even these other towns or provinces, because Chipata itself can actually feed the entire Zambia if you are to give them enough mufundo, or what you call, you know, fertilizer. So that's the main activities there, agriculture. And then what are some of these tourist attraction or tourist sites that you can actually visit whilst in Chipata? Okay, whilst in Chipata, you can go to the Chipata Museum, which exhibits on the city's history and culture as well. A beautiful museum, get to learn about the Ngonis, get to learn about lots of things right on the eastern part of Zambia. Okay, but then let us also look at South Ruangwa National Park, which is a renowned and wildlife reserve, which is purely nearby Chipata there. They have a lot of animals, ranging from giraffes, elephants, all the big fives are there, and yeah, many other animals, guys. So that is the South Ruangwa National Park in Chipata. Okay, then we have Chipata Golf Club, which is also an 18-hole golf course, a beautiful golf course, which just by sight you get amazed, guys. It's a very beautiful sight. Okay, and then we also look at another area which is called the Mpezeni Memorial. So Mpezeni Memorial commemorates the Ngoni chief who actually signed the Treaty of Protection with the British, you know, years back. Okay, so you can go there and check out Mpezeni Memorial. And then we also have ShopRite Mall. In Chipata, there's a mall which is called ShopRite Mall. Okay, so ShopRite Mall is a modern shopping center with restaurants and entertainment options, you know, right in Chipata on the eastern part of Zambia. So those are the top 5 Zambian towns where they are located, the main activities and the main tourist attractions in these particular towns. Please note that while these towns have notable attractions, Zambia's tourism focus tends to be on its natural wonders, and these such as Victoria Falls, South Ruangwa National Park, and other game reserves. We have about 35 game parks in Zambia, so you can see all kind of animals if you come to Zambia. So that's why we encourage people to come to Zambia, mainly because there are so many national parks, big national parks. I think the 4th biggest national park, which is the Kafue National Park, it's here in Zambia. It's a very beautiful national park with lots of animals, a variety of animals. Whatever animal that you may think of, come to the Kafue National Park. You're actually going to find it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Hope you found value from what I've shared with you today. And if you have, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much. Check out some of my other videos that I've put up on this particular channel at the end of this video. They will pop up right there. I'm sure you can see some videos that are popping up. Make sure that you check them out, guys. Amazing videos, giving you a lot of information. My name is Samson. Please support the channel as well via Western Union, or you can send something. You can send something via World Remit as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Take care of yourselves.